Aloha and welcome to our video entitled A View of the Earth. In here we're going to talk a little bit about what the Earth is composed of. So it's four major spheres. We'll talk about those a little bit. And then finally we're going to talk about the value of the theory of plate tectonics to Earth science. So let's start off by taking a look at the Earth. Here's a picture of the Earth from space. And what I want you to notice that it's totally uniform. Everything on the Earth is the same, right? Absolutely not. If we take a look at here, we start seeing some differences. We start noticing that over here we see some water. Over here, we're going to see some clouds. We see some ice up here. We see some barren land over there. We see some green land in here. So we can see that there's a bunch of different things on the Earth. And because of that, we have to realize that Earth isn't going to be the study of one thing. It's not just the study of rocks, because we're seeing other things there. All right, so now let's talk about Earth being a system science. Because it's a system, that means there's various pieces and parts that are going to be interacting. We talk about these different parts as being the spheres found on the Earth. And the first one is the lithosphere, and that's going to be the solid part of the Earth. And that's like your rocks and your dirt, things of that nature. We have the liquid part, or the water part, I should say. And this is going to be water found on, under, and over the surface of the Earth. So that'll be like our water and our ice. It'll be the oceans, rivers, lakes, streams, underground springs, things of that nature all make up the hydrosphere. We have the atmosphere, which is the gases that surround the Earth. So basically that would be like our air. And then finally we have the biosphere, and that's all the living things on Earth. Now, we can have life in the atmosphere, we can have life in the hydrosphere, and we can have life upon the lithosphere, and sometimes in like worms and things digging through dirt. So life kind of permeates through all of these. Now the last thing this lesson is going to talk to you about is a little bit about plate tectonics. And plate tectonics is important to Earth science because it's a unifying theory. What that means is it took a whole bunch of different ideas and concepts and blended them together. And it's also relatively recent, only about 100 years old or so. So when we're talking about plate tectonics, what we're talking about how the Earth's crust is going to be made of several plates and they move around and interact and things of that nature. And we'll talk more about plate tectonics a little bit later on in this term. But it is one of the first and foremost unifying theories of Earth science. Okay, so that's it for the introductory video. Good luck with the lesson. Don't forget to complete your worksheet, and we'll see you in the next video.